Okay, so today we've arrived at our first campsite in Alaska, only to find that we have somehow lost half of our entire freshwater tank before we even began.
I'm so glad I got over my fear and just hopped on the paddleboard. I am out on the lake with glaciers.
This is so cool!
I think we have something pretty seriously wrong with our fridge. It's starting to lean a little bit, which is a huge problem. Hey everyone, we're Dana and Mike. We've been living life on the road with our 3 dogs searching for adventure. We are currently on the road headed up north with our end goal to see the Arctic Ocean. Join us every Sunday for new videos as we show you amazing campsites and the stunning natural beauty of North America. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Just Go Travel. We are here in the Yukon only for a short little bit because we are about to cross the border into, you guessed it, Alaska. Yay! We are so excited to cross over into a new state, and this one is the last frontier. There's so many beautiful things that we have heard about this state, and we're super excited. We do have a general plan and we kind of know the areas that we want to be traveling to, but we are going to be keeping an eye on weather, and hopefully Alaska is nice to us.
So our plans are to be here for an entire month exploring everything that this amazing state has to offer. We're here in June, which is supposed to be the driest month of the year.
Which is confusing with this rain that's forecasted.
But I mean, it's up in the north. The weather is constantly changing, as we found out. Yeah, you just kind of gotta roll with whatever comes at you. But we have an entire month, so I feel like that's plenty of time to hopefully see everything that we want to see. Yeah, join us. We are about 10-15 minutes away from the border now. Hopefully we cross over with no issues, and then we'll show you guys what it's like to be in Alaska.
Yay! Hey bud, do you want to go to Alaska? Yeah? Calvin's excited. Welcome to Alaska!
Welcome everybody to the 49th state, Alaska. This is super exciting. It's a beautiful day and happy to be on the road. This is so awesome. Just checking out all the different stickers of other travelers that have been here. We gotta get our own sticker at some point, huh?
We do, yeah.
Hi there, good morning. Vancouver, BC. We're here for a month and then going to the Dempster Highway. Cheers, thank you.
Woohoo! We crossed the border, easy peasy, and we're already stopped at construction, so we haven't been here for very long. We are gonna try and do about a 4-hour drive at least to this junction point today, so that we can decide which direction we're gonna go after that. Because
our original plan was to go to either Valdez or Anchorage, depending on the weather, right?
Yeah.
So we were hoping to go to Valdez first.
just so we can kind of go like in order all the way down.
Yeah, but Valdez might have a whole bunch of rain over the next week or so. So maybe we go to Anchorage first and just work our way back, and then we'll see. But in any case, welcome to Alaska. It is super exciting to be here. It's gonna be such an awesome month as we explore this awesome state.
Also, as a little heads up, the road leading from Kluane National Park all the way up to Alaska is crap. So be prepared. You're probably gonna be bouncing around, flying like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's a lot of potholes and wavy dips in the road.
Just
and
gravel on and off
yeah.
constantly. So yeah, just be prepared, because we were not.
All right, we've just stopped in our first little city that we've come across here in Alaska called Tok. Just loading up on some groceries because we crossed the border with basically no food left in our fridge. We have no meat left, no vegetables, no anything. So it's just getting some groceries really quick, and we're still kind of on the fence on where we're gonna go tonight. Like we said, our options are Valdez or Anchorage, and just looking at the weather coming up ahead, Valdez is not so great over the next few days. Anchorage looks fine, but it's farther, and then we gotta kind of backtrack. So it's just kind of looking over all the different weather forecasts, and then once Dana gets back from grocery shopping, we'll make a decision.
Okay, after doing some thinking, I think we're gonna stick to our plan and we're gonna head to Valdez. I don't know, I'm having this like thing where I don't want to mess up the flow of my like schedule that I've planned. So I think we're just gonna chance it. And if it's the wrong decision, well, we're just gonna be in the rain and it is what it is. And we see what we see. Being the planner, it's really hard to like steer away from what you've planned because of weather.
All right, so we're just making our way to Valdez. Been driving for a while now, but starting to get some really cool sights here in Alaska. Like these mountains that are around us are pretty spectacular. And like there's your normal big snow-capped mountains, but we just saw this one that's in the distance, and literally the entire mountain is just a sheet of white completely covered in snow. Wow, like crazy, right?
Yeah, if anybody knows what mountain that is, yeah, I really want to know. But we're heading towards like Anchorage or Valdez. That's insane.
Yeah. Alaska, color me impressed so far. Yeah. This is cool. All right, we had to stop and look at this in person.
I asked for a clearing and I was received with a clearing. So be careful of the car.
Wow. Yeah, the camera doesn't do this justice at all.
You have to come see this with your real eyes.
Yeah. But man, that's wild.
Alright everyone, after 11 hours of being in this vehicle, oh my hair, yeah, it's been a long day. We are about 2 minutes away from our camp spot, and yeah, this is the latest we have ever arrived at a camp spot, so I do not recommend.
Alright, we're gonna go scout and take a look. Gotta bring the puppies because they've been cooped up in the car all day too.
And the bear spray.
Alright, yeah. We're in Alaska now. Gotta be prepared. Alright, let's see what we got. We do need open sky for the Starlink, so hopefully we can find a spot that has some openness. So this is a former campground that is no longer in business, so you can just kind of camp for free here now. Okay, it's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt, but we kind of need to figure out which way the Starlink wants to face before we choose a site. So we're gonna test that first. There's no cell service or anything out here, so we gotta be able to stay connected somehow. Oh man.
So the last day, I've noticed that this keeps coming on.
Yeah.
So it's off again. We left this on, and it's been
non-stop using water, and we had a full tank, and now we are at half tank. We basically wasted half tank of water because the sink was just running the whole time while we were driving by accident. God, that sucks.
Do we have backups?
Yeah, we got the water jugs. I'll throw them in. It'll be fine. But it's just
one catastrophe at a time. The whole thing is soaking wet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All this is wet. There's water all over the floor, and oh my God, this is all soaked. Can you believe that? Cool, we just got to the campsite. We've already wasted half of the water. That's how you want to start. God. Anyway, one thing at a time. We got to test the Starlink and then we'll find a site. Okay, we got the Starlink going. Let's see which way it wants to face. All right, it's finally moved. It kind of wants to point there-ish. Where is a good site for that? Okay, we have chosen this site because it's completely open this way, and that's where the Starlink needs to face. We got decent views of the mountains behind us here. Yeah, that was a hell of a long day for sure, but I like this. This is cool. All right, good thing I always carry a spare couple of these bad boys. I didn't think I'd be needing to use them so soon, but since we're already at half water, I might as well throw them into the tank. I still can't believe that happened. Can't relax quite yet. We have to do a full clean of the trailer because it's all dusty. Like you can see here, that's all dirty from this drawer opened during transit. So whatever dust was flying around got all into it. So yeah, gotta do a big clean.
Okay, as soon as we thought that nothing was wrong, I think we have something pretty seriously wrong with our fridge. It's starting to lean a little bit, which is a huge problem. It's definitely resting too much on the bottom, and it was now causing our drawer to not open at all. So we had to yank that thing out. And I think we are gonna continue our day by dismantling this fridge to see what the heck we can do. The roads getting into Alaska were really bad. Clearly our fridge did not like it.
And if you look like really close right here, it's like when I lift up, there's like the tiniest bit of give. So it's hanging on, but like
barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this whole beam lifts up with it.
Okay, so I took this little cover panel off and it looks like it's just held in by a couple of screws here. So the holes that these screws sit in have stripped. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to get a bigger screw and replace it, and hopefully that's all it takes. But I'm not really happy with the fact that this entire fridge is only held in with 2 screws on the top and then 2 on the bottom, because I mean, come on, it's an entire fridge. Really should be held in with more than that, right? Well, hello. It's a beautiful day here in Alaska still. Yeah, we think that this might be the one and only good day we have in this area. We're not sure. The weather could change still. But yeah, we're gonna make sure we take advantage of it and actually go out and do some stuff today, as well as maybe run some errands and continue the fix for the fridge, you know? So, but yeah, we've woken up. Beautiful campsite, surrounded by some cool mountains and stuff. Yeah. Let's make it a good day. Oh. We also think this is where all the dust came in from yesterday's drive as well, because this being a little bit more forward created like a gap of air here. And as you know, on RV fridges, there's vents on the back that are just totally exposed to the outside. So any dust that rolls into any of these vents just ends up going inside because it's not properly sealed. Hopefully, fixing this has a 2-pronged effect. 1 is fixing the fridge, and 2 is getting rid of our dust issue that we keep having here whenever we change campsites. Anyway, it's a new day. Let's get started.
We've just hopped into the car and we are heading more towards Valdez. Yes, we've got a few activities that we are going to do today, and yeah, join us. It should be pretty and beautiful scenery, and yeah, let's check out Alaska.
Valdez, it's like really like small, like
okay.
It blows up in the summertime just because like the tourists and like the fishing.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys are my first Canadian people.
Oh, nice.
I love Valdez. I'm glad we're starting with
Yeah,
this
totally. Yeah.
Well, all right, everyone. I think we have made it to our first destination, which is a beautiful glacier. This glacier is called Worthington Glacier, and we are in snow, which is not exactly what I was anticipating for today. Yeah, this trail is just covered in snow.
Ooh, there it is. Hey, this is sweet. Well, You sink pretty good in some of this snow. Be careful. Well. And on another note, it is cold here. Yesterday was like super sunny and I was in t-shirt and shorts all day. But now we're big jackets, toques on. What a change. That's Alaska for you, baby.
Every area is so different.
Yeah. All right, viewpoint, no snow. Hey, they got binoculars. All right, so welcome to Worthington Glacier. It's our first glacier here in Alaska. Super beautiful, surrounded by all these super huge snow-capped mountains everywhere. And just the glacier way in the distance over there. You can kind of see little pockets of blue ice there. It's really cool. This is the third glacier that we've ever seen in our lives. The first one was Bear Glacier in BC, and the second one was I think Athabasca Glacier, I think, and that's in Alberta. So this is our first one here in Alaska. Super awesome. The power of nature, right?
All right, activity 1 complete. Our next activity is more of just like an area that we are passing through. There's an area called the Thompson Pass, and then there's also Keystone Canyon. So Thompson Pass is supposed to look really pretty. Keystone Canyon is home to 2 waterfalls that are roadside, so super easy. Beautiful.
Wow.
Look at all them. Okay, Bridal Falls is gorgeous. So we passed another waterfall and we were like, oh, is that it? And then we kept going because this GPS was like, no, it's further. And holy cow, check this place out. All right, welcome to Bridal Falls. And just around the corner from Bridal Falls is Horsetail Falls.
This is so cool! Wow! I almost slipped.
Wow.
Today's turning out to be a good day.
Yeah, so the Thompson Pass, gorgeous views, even though we did have some cloud coverage. And Keystone Canyon, stunning waterfalls. Canyon is gorgeous. Our next stop is a glacial lake. So let's hit the road.
We are on a gravel road.
We just love those. All right, ignore the construction happening in the background over there, but we are at the Valdez Glacier Lake, and there is lots of icebergs.
Wow, check this out. A lake made from a glacier.
Hopefully you enjoyed that beautiful drone footage. It is making me really want to bring out my paddleboard. And we have the paddleboard, but I'm pretty sure we don't have the paddle. So super inconvenient because it is gorgeous. We saw some canoers go out, so we might come back.
Yeah, we might come back on a different day with the paddleboard and actually get out of this water. It's got this really interesting milky quality to it, so it's cool to look at. I like this place. Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the city of Valdez. We're standing here by the ocean again. It's been a really long time since we've been to the ocean. I think the last time we were in the ocean was in Mexico, so that was like 6 months ago at this point. So yeah, it's nice. This is a really, really cool looking city, and we're about to go for a little walk, so join us for that.
The city of Valdez, located in southeastern Alaska on the eastern edge of the Prince William Sound, is a beautiful and quaint seaside town. It has a bit of a sad history, as there was a large earthquake in 1964 that created a tsunami, and the damage that occurred made it so the entire town had to be moved and rebuilt 4 miles away. Today, it is one of the most important ports in all of Alaska and is a major hub for commercial fishing and cargo transport.
Okay, so we're just by the water here, and so the construction worker that we met along the way here said we should definitely eat at this place called The Potato. So we're gonna go check it out. So let's go. Oh, lunchtime. Better be amazing. A random person told us to eat here. But yeah, so this place is called The Potato, and they're famous for their fries specifically, so. Oh. Wow.
That's enough for two
That's enough for 2 people for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. Calvin's drooling.
Calvin's back. All right, so Dana got a burrito, like
look
a
at that after.
potato burrito, and I got.
Whoa.
Whoa. Mine is basically poutine, but with eggs and jalapenos. Wow, this looks so good.
It smells good.
Dana's unpacking her burrito. It's basically like a breakfast burrito, but it's with fries. Good? Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, let's dig into this poutine with egg, essentially. Really good. This gravy, I think it's like sausage gravy. So it's got a really unique taste to it. That is tasty. Kudos to random construction worker for recommending this place. We don't know your name, but thanks. And look, that's our view for lunch. Like, hard to beat that.
It's a very cute town.
Yeah, I like it. Alrighty, so we are back in the trailer. That was a heck of a long day. Like, we left at like 9 in the morning, something like that, and it's almost 7 now, I think. But we had an amazing time hanging out in Valdez, but today is not over quite yet because it's now time to fix the fridge. So let's give it a go. I bought some bigger screws from a hardware store in Valdez, and we're just gonna throw them in and hopefully the fridge cinches up again. So let's do this. Okay, got some new screws in there. Seem to be holding pretty good. So like basically what was happening was we could totally see the gap on this side like way out more versus on the bottom.
I could stick my fingers through here.
Yeah, so yeah, feels way better. All right, now that that's done, gonna get this drawer back in there. So what was happening yesterday was that this drawer couldn't even open or close because the fridge was kind of tilted forward a tiny bit. It was just putting so much more weight on this support bar right here. So let's see if the drawer slides back in.
See, it's already super high.
Alrighty, fixed-ish.
It's as good as it's gonna get for right now.
Fridge is back in place. Hopefully it does not come crashing down or anything like that, but those new screws cinched it really, really nicely. We got the drawer back in there, happy about that. That was pretty stressful, and like I was telling Dana this yesterday, like it got pretty frustrating yesterday for sure, just because like not that this ended up being a big fix, because it wasn't. Like it was just a couple of screws. Like at first I didn't know what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be something a lot bigger than what it turned out to be. Luckily it was just something simple, but at the same time it was really stressful yesterday, just showing up, having this happen, and having all the dust everywhere that we have to clean. It was just felt like one thing after another, and those kind of days in RV life, living on the road, can be pretty tough. Like it's discouraging sometimes when things just won't stop going wrong. But I was telling Dana that it's really nice to have like a supportive partner with you on the road that can kind of, keep your head in the game and kind of get you back on track when you're super frustrated. There's no way either of us could ever do a trip like this without the other person. You got to have your person with you, and you got to get through it together and work as a team and figure it out together. So kudos to Dana for
Just
keeping my head
support.
straight. Yeah. But in any case, guys, I'm glad we got that taken care of. We're going to relax now because that was a heck of a long day. We're not quite down in Valdez yet, so we still got a few things to see, even though today was jam-packed and it was super awesome.
Yeah.
So really happy with Alaska so far, but we'll catch you guys soon when we go back out there.
Good morning, everyone. It is a brand new day, and we're gonna go out and explore for one more day because we are leaving this spot tomorrow for a new adventure. One of today's activities is really getting me nervous. If you guys remember the other day, we were at Valdez Glacier Lake, and it was super beautiful. We saw some kayakers, and it really got me excited, and I was like, oh, I want to like go paddle, but we didn't have our actual like handheld paddle to like move the paddleboard. So we decided that we were gonna come back another day and do that. And I was super excited, but now I'm kind of nervous. I think I kind of psyched myself out. I was doing a bunch of research, which is good. Safety first, right? You gotta know what you're getting into before you actually like go and do it. Glaciers are like super powerful and magnificent to look at, but they do come with some pretty extreme dangers. As I was doing some of my research, I found out that in 2019 there were a couple casualties here, which is very unfortunate. And then in 2020 there was a part of the glacier that actually broke off and is now kind of funneling into the channel and into the little lake that you see when you drive up. So there's a lot of movement happening still here on this lake, even though it is like been quite a few years later. There's obviously a lot of safety concerns to really consider. I'm trying to convince myself to just go and do it. And that it'll be a super awesome experience. But yeah, wish me luck. I can get over this little fear of mine, because sometimes when you're nervous, when you have a fear of something and you push through, sometimes those are like the best experiences. Okay, you guys, we have made it to the lake. And we actually met a family who is gonna go out and do some paddleboarding as well. So I don't feel so scared anymore. I think we're just gonna chance it. I might get a tiny bit wet on my feet, but it is what it is. So let's blow this thing up.
All right, we're going for it. At least we're gonna try. I mean, we lugged this thing all the way here.
No, I know, and I was like, this is exactly like why I wanted to bring it. And now we are regretting not having an automatic pump.
Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, we are about to go on a glacier lake with our paddleboard.
With icebergs.
With icebergs. Okay, here we go. Whoa. How is it? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Really? Okay, good luck.
All right, you guys, I have faced my fear. I am out on the lake with glaciers, and let's go explore. Well, this is pretty darn cool. Definitely an experience I'm so glad I got over my fear and just hopped on the paddleboard and went, because some of these glaciers are huge. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
All right, well, Dana's back.
I survived!
Yeah, how was it?
I conquered my fear!
Yeah, good job. You did it.
Do I look cool though?
Yeah, I got some wicked shots of you. You just went paddleboarding at a glacier. All right, so it's my turn out on the water. This is fantastic. Just like checking off a bucket list item like this. Like, oh yeah, I'm just stand-up paddleboarding by a bunch of icebergs. There's like a cave looking thing in this direction. I kind of want to see if I can get close and get a better look. Holy cow. Just look at this. That is so cool. It's just all ice. Like, check that out. Wow. Never thought I would do something like this. Oh, where are we getting to now? Another cave and another cave.
Okie dokie, we are done. We spent about like 2.5 hours here.
That was amazing.
Definitely
So cool.
a really awesome experience.
Alaska has totally blew away our expectations of what it was going to be like. It is so awesome. I finally understand why it's such an amazing place to visit. It's got it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think we're going to call it on this episode a wildly amazing start to our time here in Alaska. This being our first time in Alaska and having this amazing of a first impression. How do you beat that, right?
Yeah. Valdez is a good starter destination.
Join us next week when we continue our journey. We're going to be heading off to McCarthy next and then eventually work our way over to Anchorage. It's just going to get more and more awesome, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name is Mike.
I'm Dana.
Well, let's just go travel and join us next time again in Alaska.
Woot woot!